What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So I've been off this for a little bit on the basketball talk since my little white supremacy in Arizona video, but we back on it. You know what I'm saying? The Blazers were on a 4-game losing streak, playing some very good teams in the West, mostly. Even lost one to the Wizards as well. You know what I'm saying? But we go up against the Hornets tonight, and Melo turns back the clock, drops 29 points, 17 of those in the fourth quarter, including a three-pointer that breaks the franchise record for most threes in the game with 24. And the Blazers win 123-111. But in the first quarter, the Hornets start the game off very strong offensively, scoring 33 points on 61% from the field and 46% from three, looking like how they did in the night before against the Kings to finish out that game. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo plays a very good game, but in that first quarter, he has 8 points. Also, Terry Rozier and Malik Monk, they both chip in 7 points each. And the Hornets are up 6, 27-33. But the Blazers, their offense kind of looks stagnant at first in that, I want to say the first 8 minutes or so. But they finish strong to close within 6. And they end up shooting 50% from the field and the three-point line, with Gary Trent Jr. leading the way with 8 points. And also Dame hitting 2 threes and chips in 7 points. As a team, they go 2 of 3 from the free throw line, dish out 9 assists, grab 11 rebounds, 2 of those offensive. They get 2 steals and they have 3 turnovers. But in the second quarter, for the Hornets, the offense kind of cools down a little bit. But Caleb Martin is hitting timely buckets to keep the game tied off the bench. Terry Rozier is having a really good first half, and he leads all Hornets with 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, grabs 2 rebounds, dishes out 5 assists, has a turnover and 3 steals. LaMelo Ball puts on a show on both ends, and he finishes up the half with 11 points on 4 of 6 from the field, goes 3 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals, including a game-tying 3 over Nasir Little, who's closing out real strong. The Hornets bench keeps them in this game. They produced 25 points in that first half, and then after a career-high 42 points against the Kings, Washington ends up finishing with only 2 points at halftime. As a team, they go 51% from the field, 48% from 3, only 2 of 5 from the free throw line, dish out 16 assists, grab 19 rebounds, 6 offensive. They get 5 steals, 3 blocks, and they have 7 turnovers. What keeps the Blazers going is their bench in that second quarter with 16 points, which is led by 10 points from Melo, who at the time is shooting 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, had 2 rebounds and assists and 3 turnovers with 2 steals as well. Covington goes absolutely en fuego for 16 points, and he shoots it perfect, 6 of 6 from the field, including 4 threes with 7 rebounds, a turnover, a steal, and 2 blocks. Dame and Trent Jr. both chip in 10 points each, and the Blazers as a team turn the ball over 5 times, and that helps keep the Hornets in the game, because it was looking like the Blazers offense was just gonna take over the game, you know what I'm saying, and there wasn't really anything that the Hornets would be able to do. As a team, the Blazers shoot 49% from the field, 50% from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, dish out 12 assists, grab 20 rebounds, 5 of those offensive. They get 4 steals, 3 blocks, and they have 8 turnovers. And the game is tied at halftime, 59 all. In that third quarter, it was pretty much the LaMelo Ball show, and he drops 13 of the team's 24 points to keep the Hornets kind of in that game. But the rest of the team only puts in 11 points, and the defense breaks down quite a bit as their offense also cools down. As a team, they shoot 45% from the field, 40% from three, 7 of 12 from the free throw line. They dish out 20 assists, grab 29 rebounds, 11 offensive. They have 10 steals, 4 blocks, and they have 12 turnovers. For the Blazers, their defense turns up, only allowing 24 points while also scoring 33 points. Dame drops 10 points in the quarter, and he also helps pace the offense. Nasir Little has 2 monster dunks in that quarter, one assisted by Dame and then one on a fast break. The Blazers also hold the Hornets to only 1 3-pointer made, while they make 6 in that quarter. And the Blazers end up going up by 9, 92-83. As a team, the Blazers are shooting 56% from the field, 51% from 3. They're going 7 of 10 from the free throw line, dish out 21 assists, grab 34 rebounds, 7 of those offensive. They get 10 steals, 5 blocks, and they have 13 turnovers. So they're kind of getting sloppy with the ball, getting another 5 turnovers in that quarter. But in the fourth, the Hornets really, it's just LaMelo Ball tonight, and him and Melo were pretty much dueling, but Melo ended up getting the battle, you know what I'm saying? But LaMelo Ball showed that he's very poised for a rookie. Tonight he goes for 30 points on an efficient 10 of 18 from the field, including 5 of 7 from 3, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 steals, and a block, and he also has 6 rebounds. So he's doing what he can. Terry Rozier had a solid night with 20 points, 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, and 4 steals. Malik Monk continues his solid stretch of games with 19 points on 7 of 13, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers, and that's all coming off the bench. It was looking like their bench was going to keep them in this game until pretty much the third quarter on. The Blazers end up dropping a franchise record 24 made threes, also having a season high 12 steals with 26 assists, and holding the Hornets to only 52 second half points. They also snapped their 4-game losing streak. Melo has his season high 29 points, including the franchise record 24th 3-pointer made, and he shoots an efficient 10 of 19 from the field, 6 of 10 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 5 steals, and 2 blocks, with 17 of those points coming in the fourth, like I said. Robert Covington easily has his best offensive game of the season, while also having his usual defensive impact. He goes 21 points with an efficient 8 of 11 from the field, including 5 of 7 from 3. Goes 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. So Covington doing what he always does for the Blazers, you know what I'm saying? And also putting in 21 points. Dame struggles offensively, but still has an excellent game. He goes for 23 points on 8 of 21 from the field, 6 of 15 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, and 3 steals. So he made an impact as a facilitator, and he was getting in those passing lanes while only having 3 turnovers. Trent Jr. has yet another efficient night with 17 points on 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. So he was real good tonight. Even finishing around the rim. There was one possession that he had where it looked like he got fouled, and the shot that he put up kind of suggested that he did, but they didn't call it. But other than that, man, excellent game from Trent Jr. Cantor being Cantor, chipping in 11 points on 5 of 7 from the field, 11 rebounds, an assist, a turnover, and a block. Nasir Little, like I said, had those 2 huge dunks, but also hit 2 threes actually. Chipped in 11 points on 4 of 7 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover. Rodney Hood plays a very good game on both ends of the floor tonight with 8 points on 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, had 2 rebounds, an assist, and a turnover. And I think tonight, Anthony Simons proved that he is definitely the backup point guard for the Blazers. Dishing out 5 assists, only had 2 turnovers, +9 in the plus minus, and he also played excellent defense when he was out there. So it was definitely another total team effort for the Blazers tonight. And these are the types of games that they need, especially coming up against a very important game against the Warriors, which has very big implications as the season series is up for grabs on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So the Blazers definitely need that win, you know what I'm saying, to hold the season series over the Warriors, because it's looking like this is going to be another season where the playoff race is going to be very tight, you know what I'm saying? So if we can get that game, it's going to be huge for the Blazers, as if the Warriors end up being a top 6 or 17, you know what I'm saying, we'll hold that tie break if we end up having the same record, you know what I'm saying? So huge, important game on Wednesday night for the Blazers, in my opinion. The Hornets, they'll be traveling over to Minnesota to face the Wolves on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So definitely looking forward to them. I would have liked to see Gordon Hayward and Cody Zeller out there as well for them to see how we matched up with them. But they ended up not playing tonight, and that pretty much hurt them, in my opinion. But excellent win for the Blazers. Now they need to get another one and then get that last one against the Kings as well. I think it's a back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Right before All-Star break. I'm trying to get a 3-0 streak going before we break off for that week for the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? I think the Blazers need that so they can finish out the first half of the season 21-14. 21-14, and be sitting pretty in a very competitive Western Conference right now. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like there's 4 or 5 teams that are very solid, including the Blazers. You know what I'm saying? And once the Blazers get both Nurk and CJ back, that's even more damage that they're going to be doing against these teams. So I'm definitely looking forward to the second half of the season. It's looking like Nurk is going to probably come back first, which is going to be huge for the Blazers, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because having a guy like Nurk with his versatility is going to do wonders for this team. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have to play as many small ball lineups. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have to overextend guys like Derrick Jones Jr. or Robert Covington as much, because they're not going to have to do as much, you know what I'm saying, on, going to small, where Derrick Jones Jr. might be playing the 4 and Covington playing the 5. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's pretty common now, and we know that that's a pretty solid lineup that we can use in spurts. But it'll be good to see having a guy like Nurk back, just being able to have that pick and roll option with him and Dame, and then also him being able to find guys if he's down low in the post, you know what I'm saying, for open threes or open looks, like from the mid-range or anywhere. If they're trying to drive to the basket, just having him there, having him being able to lob the ball up to Derrick Jones Jr. or a Nasir Little whenever he gets in the game, if he does, when he gets back. It's just going to be another dynamic where the ball's not going to have to be in Dame's hands all the time. You know what I'm saying? He can be more off the ball and will be a more potent offense, in my opinion. But I don't really have much else on it. This is your boy P Money. For all my supporters, I appreciate y'all. It doesn't go unnoticed. For all the haters, I appreciate you as well, because you're making me do it more. And I'm off this.